Do you feel stress stealing your peace and keeping you from embracing joy in your heart? It's a pain many know. That feeling of life being heavy and serenity seeming out of reach. But what if I told you that the key to this serenity isn't in a distant place, but right within you? Louise Hay, with her loving wisdom, taught us that we have the power to transform our reality, starting with our thoughts. It's a journey back home, to your own heart, where healing and wholeness await you. In this video, we'll explore gentle yet powerful strategies to cultivate focused mindfulness, transforming stress into an invitation for self-discovery and the expansion of your self-love. Prepare to unlock the power of your thoughts, the wisdom of your body, and the liberating strength of forgiveness, opening yourself to a life of more calm, confidence, and deservingness. Stress often is a disguised invitation to look more deeply within ourselves. Louise Hay teaches us that it's not an external force that dominates us, but rather a reaction, a reflection of our own thoughts and beliefs. It's as if life gives us a gentle nudge, or sometimes not so gentle, to make us realize where we are holding ourselves back. The truth is that stress is, in its essence, fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of not being good enough, fear of not being in control. Louise Hay, with her profound wisdom, reminds us that we have the power to choose how we react to these fears. She invites us to acknowledge this emotion, but without letting it paralyze us. I am capable of handling any situation that arises. Think for a moment. How many times have you found yourself in stressful situations, and instead of seeking the root of the problem, you tried to merely suppress the symptoms? Louise Hay encourages us to go further, to question what lies behind that feeling of overwhelm. She shows us that by identifying the limiting belief that fuels stress, we can begin to deconstruct it with love and compassion. Instead of fighting stress, we can embrace it as a messenger, a sign that something within us is crying out for attention and healing. This is the first and most important lesson to transform this energy into something positive. And this transformation begins with how we deal with our own thoughts. Our thoughts are like seeds we plant in the garden of our mind. Louise Hay teaches us that every thought we have, every word we utter, is an affirmation that shapes our reality. If we cultivate thoughts of worry and anxiety, that is exactly what will blossom in our experience. But if we choose to sow calm and peace, the harvest will be serenity and well-being. It's common for us to get caught in a cycle of negative thoughts, almost like a habit. Louise Hay invites us to break this cycle, reminding us that we have the power to choose our thoughts. She used to say that if we catch ourselves with a negative thought, we can gently say, "This is an old thought. I choose not to think this way anymore." And then replace it with something that brings us lightness. I am capable of taking care of myself. I recognize and use my own power. The practice of positive affirmations is a powerful tool in this process. Instead of focusing on what we don't want, like, "I don't want to be stressed anymore," Louise Hay guides us to declare what we truly desire. I accept perfect health now. This clarity and intentionality in our words and thoughts direct the universe to bring us exactly what we ask for, creating a mental atmosphere of joy and abundance. Remember that the point of power is always in the now. It is in this exact moment that you can decide to change the direction of your thoughts, transforming the landscape of your mind. By doing so, you not only find calm amidst stress, but also pave the way for a more fluid and harmonious life. And this harmony is reflected in how you relate to your own body. Our body is a faithful mirror of our thoughts and beliefs, and it is always communicating with us. Louise Hay reminds us that often the aches and tensions we feel are the body's way of telling us that something in our consciousness needs attention. It's as if it whispers, "Please, pay attention to me," inviting us to pause and listen to its innate wisdom. Relaxation, for Louise Hay, is not a luxury, but a vital necessity for healing. When we are tense and afraid, energy does not flow freely. She encourages us to dedicate a few minutes each day to release this tension, breathing deeply and allowing every part of our body to calm down. I release all negativity that exists in my body and mind. She teaches us that by allowing ourselves to relax, we are making space for healing to happen. It is an act of self-love, recognizing that we deserve well-being and that our body is a precious ally in this journey. Instead of fighting sensations, we can embrace them and with gentleness, release them, allowing harmony to be restored. I love and approve of myself. I take good care of myself. When we honor the wisdom of our body and allow ourselves to relax, we are strengthening our ability to deal with stress more effectively. This deep connection with our physical being prepares us for the next step, understanding how self-love becomes a protective shield in our lives. Amidst life's challenges and stress, self-love emerges as the most powerful shield we can possess. Louise Hay teaches us that when we love and accept ourselves deeply, we create an inner fortress that protects us from negative external energies. It's as if, instead of seeking validation outside, we find within ourselves an inexhaustible source of security and worth. Often self-criticism and the feeling of not being good enough leave us vulnerable. Louise Hay invites us to break free from these patterns, reminding us that we are divine and magnificent beings, deserving of all good. She encourages us to look in the mirror and, with sincerity, say, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am." This simple yet profound practice begins to reprogram our minds for self-acceptance. Self-love is not selfishness. It is the foundation for all healthy relationships, including with the world around us. Louise Hay affirmed that when we love ourselves, everything in our lives flows more easily, and negative experiences lose their power. I am worthy of love and a person worth knowing. By cultivating this unconditional self-love, we transform how we face stress. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but about facing them with the certainty that we have the necessary strength and resilience. And for this strength to manifest fully, we need to learn to release what holds us back. And forgiveness is the key to this liberation. Forgiveness, for Louise Hay, is one of the most powerful keys to releasing the tension and stress we carry in our body and soul. She teaches us that resentment, hurt, and bitterness are like poison we take daily, hoping the other person suffers. However, it is we who truly get sick. Forgiving does not mean condoning what was done, but rather freeing ourselves from the pain that binds us to the past. Often the difficulty in forgiving lies in the belief that the other person doesn't deserve it. But Louise Hay reminds us that forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. It is an act of self-love that frees us from emotional shackles. I grant myself the gift of being free from the past and joyfully turn to the present. She invites us to look at those who have hurt us with compassion, understanding that everyone does the best they can with the level of consciousness they possess. By releasing the need to blame, we make space for healing and for the energy of love to flow freely in our lives. I forgive the people from my past for all their mistakes. I release them with love. When we forgive, we not only alleviate tension within ourselves, but also pave the way for a deeper trust in the process of life. This liberation allows us to flow with more lightness, knowing that the universe is always supporting us on our journey of growth and well-being. Amidst the uncertainties and challenges of stress, Louise Hay invites us to cultivate a deep trust in the flow of life. She teaches us that the universe is a safe and abundant place, and that everything we need is provided to us at the right time. A lack of trust, on the other hand, leads us to try to control every detail, generating more tension and anxiety. Often the fear of the unknown paralyzes us, preventing us from flowing with changes. Louise Hay encourages us to release this need for control, reminding us that we are part of a greater intelligence that guides and supports us. I trust the process of life. I am always in the right place, doing the right thing, at the right time. She shows us that by surrendering to life with trust, we open the doors for unexpected solutions and wonderful opportunities to manifest. It's not about passivity, but an active surrender, where we do our part and trust that the rest will be taken care of. Life meets all my needs with great abundance. I trust life. This trust allows us to view stress not as an enemy, but as a signal to realign ourselves with the natural flow of existence. By cultivating this faith, we find the serenity to live each moment with more presence and gratitude, which leads us directly to our next point, the importance of conscious presence in daily life. In the whirlwind of modern life, conscious presence is a balm for the soul, an anchor amidst stress. Louise Hay teaches us that the only moment we truly possess is the now. By fully connecting with the present, we let go of worries about the past and anxieties about the future, finding a refuge of peace within ourselves. Cultivating conscious presence means paying attention to the small details, the sounds, the smells, the sensations of the body, transforming every activity into an act of meditation. Louise Hay encourages us to savor every moment, to feel gratitude for daily blessings, no matter how simple they may seem. I am grateful to be alive today. It is a joy and a pleasure to live another wonderful day. This practice of being present helps us identify and release thought patterns that generate stress before they become deeply rooted. Instead of reacting automatically, we can choose to respond with calm and clarity, honoring our inner wisdom. I deserve a wonderful life. By integrating conscious presence into our daily lives, we realize that true peace is not in a distant future, but in the fullness of every moment. This journey of self-discovery and self-love prepares us to experience change more lightly and harmoniously. This is a simple yet deeply healing exercise that you can do daily to release stress and nourish your soul with love and gratitude. Prepare the environment. Find a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. This can be in your bedroom, in the bathroom, while showering, or even sitting in a calm corner of your home. If you wish, light a candle, play soft music, or use an essential oil that brings you peace. Connect with your breath. Gently close your eyes and begin to breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose, feeling the air fill your abdomen, and exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension. Do this for a few breaths, allowing your body to relax. Visualize the light. Now imagine a soft, bright light entering through the crown of your head. This light is pure energy of love, healing, and peace. Feel it slowly descending, filling every part of your body, your head, your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, and hands. Feel this light dissolving any tension, pain, or worry. Let the light flow. Allow this light to continue descending, filling your chest, your abdomen, your hips, your legs, and your feet. Feel every cell of your body vibrating with this loving energy. Visualize the light cleansing and purifying everything that no longer serves you, as if it were crystal clear water washing your inner being. Cultivate gratitude. As the light envelops you, begin to think of all the things you are grateful for today. It can be something big, like the health of a loved one, or something small, like the taste of your breakfast. Feel the emotion of gratitude in your heart. The more gratitude you feel, the more this light will expand. Affirm your well-being. With the light filling you and gratitude in your heart, repeat to yourself, aloud or mentally, the following affirmations. I am love. I am peace. I am gratitude. I deserve all the joy and well-being that life has to offer. Conclude with a smile. Remain in this state of light and gratitude for a few minutes, feeling the calm and serenity. When you are ready, gently open your eyes, bringing this sense of peace into your day. May this journey of self-discovery and the focused mindfulness strategies we've explored together inspire you to apply each teaching with love and gentleness in your daily life. Remember, dear one, that every small step, every conscious thought, and every act of self-love are seeds of healing you plant in your inner garden, blossoming into a life of more peace, joy, and well-being. If you felt the call of this message and wish to continue deepening your transformation journey, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This way, you won't miss any content that will nourish your soul and expand your consciousness, guiding you always toward the self-love and inner peace you so richly deserve.